So, my name is Mahogany, this is Deanna, and this is Let's Talk About It. And today we're going to be talking about police brutality and basically recent events that have been going on.
Yeah, a lot has been going on. I know a couple bills are being passed in New York. Where else? I have no idea, just New York.
New York, I can't remember the other one that the Breonna Taylor bill that's been passed in one state, though, I believe.
Yeah.
Other states are pushing it to be passed, but I think it's only been one recently.
Yeah, we're making a lot of progress. With everything going on, I do encourage everyone to keep on marching and protesting. This is not gonna end anytime soon. So if you want change, take some time.
Hot Girl Summer, canceled.
Well,
Sorry. But it's like, like, honestly, like, we have to keep this going because I feel like people only think, like, oh, this is just a couple day or a week momentum. No, you have to keep it going to actually get things changed.
yeah.
No protest or anything black people are standing up for in the past has lasted a week. It's lasted months. It's lasted almost a year.
Yeah.
Like, you have to keep going to really get change.
And again, I am really happy that we're seeing change right now, and the protest is still going, and we're protesting in 50 states and 18 countries. So our word is definitely getting out there, but it's just up to you guys to keep it going, and us too, to keep it going and getting information out there and supporting our black-owned businesses, and also just keeping everyone accountable. Everyone accountable for their actions and everything they say. I know Terry Crews mentioned something on Twitter, like white supremacy is something to the fact, it was stupid, but something to the fact where white supremacist is bad, but you also have black supremacists too. Something stupid like that. And my thing is this: to people that actually do believe that, there's no such thing as black supremacist, like none whatsoever. There's no, because supremacy means you're in a state of power. You're in a position of power. Blacks have never been in a position of power in this country. So that's false on its own. So keep on educating people. And also, I've been not sick and tired, but I'm getting tired of having to explain myself over and over and over again to non people of color. That it's honestly aggravating. And if people that are watching right now that, are not of color, and you sit here and ask people of color about racism and how they feel and, what's your emotion? We're going to say we're mad, we're upset, we're angry. There's not going to be a different when it comes to our emotions. It's just the fact of you have to educate yourself first. Like, you cannot always go to people of color to provide that information to you, because my experience is different than most experience. We have different experience in America. So I feel
like, to the people who keep saying, oh, just educate me, we shouldn't have to educate you. Half of you are grown. You should educate yourself. If you really care, you take the time out of yourself to go and educate yourself. It's so crazy that Google is your best friend. The internet is your best friend. There's so much there that you can take in.
Yeah.
You should be able to educate yourself. Stop asking people to educate you.
No, seriously. That is annoying, because I'm hearing it all the time. Like, oh, like, educate me. And it's just like, how privileged of you to say that. like, what? You want me to educate you? Nah, that's privilege, man. No. Because, like, again, like, bro, when it comes to the Holocaust, when it comes to other things, like, we know those things on deck. We, like, come on. And you can't take time out of your day to Google something? To Google something. And also, please stop comparing the black experience in America to the Holocaust. I don't know.
Wasn't there a whole war?
Nah, seriously. There was a whole
My teacher told me there was a war. On top of that, people talking about, oh, like, I saw this thing today, was like, oh, you don't see us rioting. We never rioted. Honestly, to the people, like, Jews who keep saying that, you don't know your own history. The Jewish people actually did riot. They actually did. And even when the war was going on, the war wasn't dedicated to them, yes, but it did also add into that, though.
Yeah.
There was y'all see us on the war.
That's just, and
Let me stop.
Also, people are saying that, I'm sorry, there's like a garbage thing going by. Disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
Disrespectful. Anyways, but so the people that are saying that, oh, like, cops are killing white people too, you're not alone. But if that's the case, then you should be upset too.
Right. Why aren't you upset? Why aren't you rioting? I don't get it. And to the all right. So since we're talking about that, let's talk about black on black crime, which is not a thing, you coons. And the main people who are saying this is not just like white people or people who are not of color. It's black people are also saying that. Like, if you want to say black on black crime, why can't we say white on white crime? Because it's not a thing. Crime is crime. You don't see police officers walking up to a white man or someone not of color like, oh, I'm gonna shoot you because you're white. No, when a black man approaches a police officer, they shoot them because of their skin color. Your job doesn't matter. Your mindset doesn't matter. I don't care if you're the CEO of Walmart. It doesn't matter. You're just a plain black man to those cops, and that's why it's so much bigger than quote unquote black crime, which is not a thing.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying because I don't see you guys going around saying white on white crime. Maybe I should start saying that.
No, white on white crime. Right?
Oh my god.
Last time I checked, all the mass shooters were what?
School
of
shooters?
What race?
White.
Yeah.
White.
Killing
majority of crime are committed by white people.
No, seriously. Like, what more needs to be said?
If you really want to talk about stats.
Right. Let's look it up real quick. It's honestly just annoying and aggravating. I have to explain, not just me, but also Mo, like over and over again, like how this is critical and important. And it's just like people that don't understand it are just stupid. Like I always say, you're uneducated, but you're stupid. Like you don't take the time out to invest in some other culture. Like
at this point, I feel like during this movement, if you're uneducated, you're just ignorant. That's it. Like you're just ignorant.
Thank you.
If you're uneducated.
Yeah, and also, to the people with major platforms, you have to speak up. And again, I know Drew Brees said something that everyone was, upset about. He was saying how I will never disrespect my flag like that by kneeling, and he did apologize and everything. But that goes to show you that people with these big platforms are saying false information. So just because your favorite superstar or whatever says something, don't say, oh, it's true, has to be true. No, like do your own research. Stop being stupid. Like let's have some brains here.
Also, stop counting on stop counting on these black celebrities. Like you see constantly, these black celebrities are not our leaders. We are our own leaders. Don't depend on them because they got a big platform. Because obviously you can see majority of these people with the platforms, they keep making dumb decisions, and they're just as ignorant as these other people. That was so disrespectful.
I know what you're gonna say, but it's okay.
As these other people who are just as ignorant that we see day-to-day life. Stop counting them. They're not your leaders.
No, seriously.
If anything, they're the one who's following you guys.
Facts. And truth be told, like, without our support, there is no superstar or no big-time star. So, honestly, like, everything that they do, they rely on us. We really do. So, hold them accountable. Honestly, hold them accountable for their actions and everything that they say and do, because I get that they have a big platform, but also that big platform can come with negativity as far as they can say the wrong information and that can get out and now everyone thinks the same thing, and it's like, bruh, no.
Also be aware that, like, even though sometimes you appreciate companies who come forward for you, especially during a time like this, but also realize that not all companies really support us like they say they do. Sometimes they just don't want to lose a big portion of their customers, and that's just it. So
everything's business to them.
Don't feed into everything. Don't fall for everything.
No, seriously. Everything is business. That's
for that little police kneeling. I'm not here for it. I don't care for it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Some of them just kneel just so y'all can stop. They don't care. You can see it in their face. Those people don't care.
They don't care. And this guy in Houston, a little girl was, the cops are walking by, and a little girl was like, are you going to shoot me? And he was like, I'm not going to hurt you, whatever. Just don't break anything.
Right.
I said,
why would
gotta be kidding me.
You doing that to a little girl? That's just crazy.
So you tell me if she breaks something, you gonna sit her and just do rounds? Like seriously. Go say just do rounds on people like that? Come on, like what? Listen to what people are saying and also watch their actions. Please be critical. Like, just because someone says something doesn't mean they have the same belief and they back it up. Right. Watch their actions.
Also, I'd like to add that, like, I get police officers, they could quit their job no matter what, but I kind of feel bad for the military because it's not the same. They're not, it's more than just a police department. It's the military. This is the United States government. Like, some of them, they probably do support, but, like, they can't just leave and walk with you guys like I want them to.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, they have someone bigger than a sergeant to answer to. That's
Yes,
like
they do.
jail time. That's like I'm gonna lock you in the basement of the White House and never see you again. So I feel like we have to be a little bit more gentle when it comes to the military. Police, I could care less. But the military, I feel like we should be a little bit more understanding with them.
Because the military, honestly, is not the ones killing us. It's the police. And honestly, with the military, people always sign up for the military, but a small percentage get in. That means they're highly skilled. Let's talk about that. They're highly skilled.
Military not that innocent either. I'm just going to put that out
there.
They're
not, but I'm not going to sit here and put myself in a situation where I can get possibly killed by the military. That's not going to happen. They're highly skilled. Okay, we can talk about it and everything, but the police are not that highly skilled in my opinion. They're just freaking...
But that's controversial because then you're saying that people put themselves in a position.
That is true. I'm just saying. Okay, don't come from my head right now. Don't come from my head. Sure. But you're right. No, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. She is right. But it's complicated.
It is very complicated. It's complicated. Like, the police, and it's like I don't know. The police and military, they're the same, but they're not. They're not on the same level.
As far as skill, they're completely different.
I just want to say that because like I see a lot of people, bashing certain military people who are really trying to be there, but like they just physically can't.
And also for the military, let's talk about that real quick. You fight for our rights. Let's get that straight, okay? So when you say, "Oh, like don't disrespect my flag like that," you fight overseas so we can have human rights. So what you're telling me is we don't have those rights no more, right? Because it's like, why are you getting upset that we're exercising our rights that you fight for? Again, no disrespect to the military, none at all. But let's get your facts straight. You fight for a flag and also this country so people can have their freedom, right? So when we march, when we protest, you're fighting for that. So why are you saying all of a sudden, "Oh, it's disrespectful"? It's not what you're fighting for. You're not fighting for freedom in this country. You're not fighting from the basic human rights in this country. I don't understand that. Honestly, I'm not getting it. That's just my personal opinion on that.
Also, your mom's not listening. To the black coons in the United States, please calm down. Like honestly, I feel like y'all should really just sit down and eat your food. And I feel like especially the people who constantly keep saying, there was somebody today talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, how he's not behind it. And it's like, oh, you guys are protesting just to get clout. And it's like, bro, we're out here for your life. Exactly. We're out here for you. Because God forbid it was you want us to be out here doing the same thing too.
Exactly.
I don't get it.
This whole entire thing is just...
it's frustrating.
I'm getting hot. And not
just talking about it.
Seriously. It is. That's why I say, so please support our black businesses. Like
Beyonce said, don't talk about it. Be about that action.
Facts.
Be about it. Like, don't say I'm gonna support black businesses and then you never hop on their line to do it. Like,
exactly.
Also, supporting black businesses doesn't mean getting stuff cheaper or asking for codes. It means supporting them.
Can I get a discount?
No, you can't get a discount.
Like what Blueface said. Can I get that George Floyd discount?
Nah, that was disrespectful. No, like
what the?
Actually support them. Like stop half doing things.
Yeah, you gotta say, okay, I got it.
Like seriously, like be there for your people. Like you said, you're gonna be there. Be at those protests.
Exactly.
Like for the Hartford, Connecticut people, upcoming like June 19th.
Yes.
Juneteenth at 2:00, Bushnell. If you have any questions, hit up Madison or Liv. I'll probably put that in below.
Yeah.
But definitely like pop out for that one, Juneteenth. Yeah. You guys want to say I'm gonna be about it, so actually do it. Go to these protests.
Exactly.
Sign those petitions. There's more than 2.
There's 115 you can donate to.
There's probably over 115.
There probably
There's
is.
so much there, like, and
there's no
excuses. Very ignorant
if
you say I don't know which one I can.
There's no excuses, and
there's
also
so many.
To my black men, okay, we need your support too when it comes to black women. Okay, it's not the time to be bashing us, saying we're ratchet or ghetto. That's no, boo. No, because we were by your side no matter what. No, boo, we ain't doing that. Okay, you can support other races too, but your black queens need you. Okay, we need you by our sides.
Because just as you guys are getting killed out here, so
are
we.
Exactly.
So are we. There's not a time to pin each other against. You're supposed to be walking together, protesting together.
Exactly. Like I said, it's not gonna. Well, I said it a couple years ago, but it ain't gonna be done in 10 or 15 years. But small steps today will lead to greater leaps in the future.
Right.
And that's on period. But thank you for watching us and tuning in. We'll be posting more videos soon, I guess. Right. But thank you. Bye.